Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of the Monday Angel Message. This is actually a rerun because the other one went wrong, and I'm going to try and do this one much more quickly so that it doesn't go so long and you get your reading. And you can look at the other one if you want to. I was talking about negativity and fear and how to overcome them. So in this message, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I spoke about last time, but really just focusing in on the reading that the angels have for us and for this week. So I'm really sorry that it went wrong last time. I think the sound still works at the end, but for about 5 to 8 minutes at the end, it just shut down, and so the video is just me with a weird expression on my face. So the cards that we got this week. Now, I was talking about using your words, making sure that the what you say matches what you want, your authentic truth, and what you want to create, and also using your words to call in the angels, to call on the source, God, the divine, whatever your name for it is, so that you are making sure that the quality of vibration that you are sending out from you is the highest quality, because you know that the universe is like a boomerang or a mirror, and what you send out will always come back to you. Now, you can talk about the pain in your life if you're doing it for a healing purpose. If you want to say it out loud to another person, a healer, a therapist, someone who you trust. And you can say to the angels, let all the energy that I release today be transmuted to the light if it's not for my highest good, and let it be replaced by the highest light, divine love, so that I can release this situation and I can move forward to create what I want, and then tell the angels what you want. Because it's just like when you're cleansing your home, right? You're using a sage stick to smudge your house. When you've saged and you've asked the angels and Jesus and God to remove any lower vibrations, you then have to do something to symbolize bringing in the positive vibrations. So you might bring fresh flowers, you might burn some incense, or diffuse some beautiful oils that symbolize the energies that you want to bring in. Sometimes it's not just enough to release. You've got to call in what it is that you want. And so you have a unique frequency, which is your voice. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when people are angry or upset or stressed, that their voice changes? And that's because, they might go more high pitched, or they might get louder. And that's because the frequency of what they're talking about is different, and it can be difficult to hear it. So be very conscious of what you're putting out there into the world with your voice and of course your thoughts, and then of course your actions and how you treat people. So the first card that we got, if some of you have been here already, hi Patricia, this is the communication card from the Blue Angel Ask an Angel deck. And this card is Archangel Gabriel, and it's telling you to communicate clearly about what you want to other people, as well as to the angels and to God. And remember that the angels are with you all the time. They can't intrude on your life unless you invite them to do so. So just by saying, angels, please help me with this, and maybe even sometimes pouring out your heart to the angels, telling them what you're struggling with, that's not negativity. That's you saying, I'm seeking a solution, I'm seeking healing. And that can be very healing, because one, they will take that heaviness from your heart when you ask them to, but they will also listen to what you're saying, turn it into a prayer, and you're giving them permission to intervene in your life. Other than that, if you don't invite their intervention on individual things that you're going through, they can only sit back and do their very best to kind of nudge you in the right direction, but they're not allowed to intrude on your free will. So ask for help, and ask aloud if you can. If you're in a situation, say you're at work or on a train, and you don't want other people to think you're crazy, you can wait until you're alone to say what you want, but you could write down your prayer, or you could think it. But sometimes saying it has the quickest effect. It has the quickest effect. So this was Archangel Gabriel, who is the angel of communication, the messenger angel, and will work with you, especially if you're thinking about your career, if you're thinking about money, abundance, or anything that affects your life purpose. And life purpose doesn't always have to be something you get paid for, but it's something that is meaningful, that feels like you're making a difference into the world. So are you a person that feels like you're here for a reason? You have a purpose? Like, flick me a note in the comments. Do you feel that you're here for a purpose? And do you know what that purpose is? Are you looking for it? Or have you got no idea? Let me know where you're at with that, because it's important as well to be conscious of where you are with things and let the angels know, like, I'm looking for my purpose and I'm not giving up. The angels have spoken to me a lot in the last couple of weeks about feeling defeated. Some people just feel like they're a failure. They feel like they're giving up. They feel like, oh, I can't be bothered even asking. Those kind of feelings, you've really got to fight against those. And the antidote to negativity of that kind, self-doubt, defeatism, feeling a failure, is faith, boosting up your faith, asking the angels for signs, praying, meditating regularly. Do you meditate? And I don't mean just once a week or once when you remember it. I mean regularly. A regular meditation will do unbelievable things for your mind, body, and spirit. You will feel so different after a regular, consistent daily meditation. Even of 5 to 10 minutes before you go to bed, when you get up in the morning, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be on a special pillow. You don't have to be anywhere in particular. You can just close your eyes and connect to source. And the angels really want you to do that, because many, many people are feeling heavy at the moment, are feeling weighed down, are feeling like they're not doing enough, or they're not giving enough, or they feel overwhelmed. And we must fight against those feelings. And the way to do that is to call on the angels, to call on God. So this other card I have for you here is the music card, which is Archangel Israfel. Sandalphon is also associated with music. I'm holding it up like that because I'm seeing comments on the screen, but this is a beautiful card. Now, obviously music has its own frequency. It's a very, depending on what the kind of music you listen to, but if it is uplifting to you, if it makes you feel good, if it is, it puts you into your power, then use music as a way of manifesting. Put your favorite song on and write down gratitude list, and write down things that you want to create, and ask for help with things that you're stuck with. And music uplifts your energy. It uplifts your prayers to heaven. And for some of you, I know that, I don't know if Lizzie's watching, I know she's launching a record today. So some of you are musical. You don't have to listen to other people for music. You already have it, and know that you can call on Israfel or Sandalphon to help you with your musical career. I love that so much. And then we have another handsome masculine angel, which is McKinsey Deck. And this is about bringing peace. And what really draws me in this card, look how handsome. What really draws me in this card is the cross on the forehead. And, you know, that's beautiful, because very often when I'm working with a client, when forgiveness comes up, as in they've got to let go of some resentment, forgiveness always comes up with the angels if the problem of not forgiving that person is having a toxic, detrimental, even an ill health effect on the person I'm working with. And it's really difficult. Like, if you haven't forgiven an ex-lover, it's going to be really difficult for you to attract a new one that is in a different vibration. If you haven't forgiven your family, then you will find it's hard for you to move forward in life at all, because that resentment will weigh you down, hold you back, and make you even question yourself because of the energy that you're carrying with you. Sometimes when we haven't forgiven people, always when we haven't forgiven people, we are tuned in to their energy. It's like having them on a constant radio signal pumping into your mind. And so you think to yourself, well, I can't seem to get this person off of my mind. Well, that is because you're tuned into them. And the cord is the problem. So forgiveness is really just cord cutting. It's just like, cut that cord and let them go. You don't need to tune into that anymore. You've lived through it. You've been through the pain and heartache. Why do you have to keep hooking into it again? So there might be a reason that you're hooking into it. It might just be that the energy keeps attaching. And when you clear that energy, it's freedom. Everything changes in your life. And there might be guidance that you need to take that you haven't been listening to because this has been taking up too much space. So that coming up in the third eye, I'm really drawn to that today. So I feel like for you to find inner peace, maybe make a list tonight of people that you maybe need to forgive. And put yourself on that list too. And then just go through it one person at a time and just go, I forgive you, I release you, and I let you go. I receive the lessons and the blessings and the love, and I let go of everything else. Angels, please help me with this. And ask Archangel Michael to cut the cord. Do something that puts out to the universe that you're ready and willing to move on from that energy. Because peace is like oil on the wheels of what you're manifesting. It's like if you're feeling stuck, you're not moving forward. If you're feeling like even you're going backwards, it's forgiveness that needs to come in. Now, of course, you could look at that as the Christian cross, the crucifix. But whenever the angels show me a cross during any kind of healing that I'm doing for other people, I know it means forgiveness. That's my personal symbol that the angels have given me in the last 15 years. That shows me what needs to happen. So who or what do you need to forgive? And don't forget to forgive yourself, because whatever we hold within us towards anyone else, we also hold towards ourselves. It's impossible, because we are not separated from anything that we think or feel. So whatever we feel for others, we also, in some way, shape or form, it will show up for us as well. So we have to make sure we clear that channel. And that's all forgiveness is. It's like spraying pure white light on the things on your life, on your energy, on your heart, and cleaning and clearing. It's a really, really powerful form. And it's a high spiritual lesson. If you keep thinking to yourself, why do I keep hitting up against people I've got to forgive? Know that you are in the midst of a very high spiritual lesson. You're in intensive spiritual growth. Your soul has chosen that this lifetime. You're about to go higher than you ever thought before. Once you've done that forgiving, your light will shine even more brightly. You'll be a magnet for good, but you have to do it. And if you feel like a 6-year-old child and you just want to kick and have a tantrum, go, I don't want to forgive them, they're bad people, then know that that's just your ego having a tantrum and keeping you small, keeping you stuck. And you know that energetically, if you believe in past lives and reincarnation and that we come here with a soul contract and we have to heal it, that you don't want to come and do it again. You don't want to come and do all of this stuff again. You don't want to have that yucky ex or that unforgivable act happen to you in another lifetime to drill home the point that really this time you have to forgive it. You want to forgive it this lifetime, right? You want to get it all done now and enjoy the goodies that are on the other side of it. So I'm sending you lots of angel blessings. I did say I don't want to talk too much. I seem to find that very hard on a Monday morning. Thank you all so much for following me and for being a part of this. I really appreciate you. And I've got so much going on at the moment, but I have got one place on my Rich Radiant Angel program, and it's an intensive healing. We work on step by step. We go through, we cut the cords, we clear the energy, we clear the psychic attack, we heal all the energy, which also heals you mentally and emotionally. It makes you stronger. It strengthens your energy system, strengthens your ability to feel strong and maintain your buoyancy, and magnetizes good things to you. So we do that on a weekly basis, and then we work on what it is you want to create and what you want to manifest and what you want to attract, and we get clear practical guidance, and I give you steps to take so that you are walking your path, so that by the time we finish, you are tuned in, you are clear, you are ready, and you are magnetizing what it is that you want to you, whether it's money, clients, abundance, joy, love. This is what we work with. So if you're interested in that, please get in touch. Otherwise, you can book a soul clarity session with me, which is a 1 hour or 90-minute session. And we do get a lot done in those 90-minute sessions. We can clear a specific issue and get you some clear guidance. So just go onto my website or send me an email or a PM and I will get back in touch with you. Thanks, Patricia. I appreciate you. Yes, it did go wrong the last one. So this is the official reading now. Lots of love. Have a great week. Take care.